Hey folks, welcome back to Wild West Barbecue. Today we're going to smoke some cheese for the holidays, so stay tuned. Alright, so we're finally back with another cooking video. I know it's been a while. This year's been way busier than I ever thought it was going to be, so I haven't had time to smoke in general or devote much time specifically to the YouTube channel, but hopefully mid-December we'll get back to more regular schedule. So as I said, we're going to smoke some cheese today. I've done a previous video on cheese smoking. I'll put a link to that in the description. In that video I used this smoking tube that is put pellets in and use that to smoke the cheese, but not everybody has one of these. So I've smoked cheese without this for many years before I went and picked up a smoking tube like that. So today I'm going to walk you through how I smoke cheese without a smoking tube, in case you don't have one and want to smoke cheese. Okay, I'm going to be using my 22.5-inch Weber Smoky Mountain for this cook. If you've got the 18 or the 14.5-inch, those work just as well. I've smoked cheese in the 18.5-inch plenty of times, but the 22.5-inch is so much bigger than the others. It helps keep temperatures in the smoker down. I like to keep the temperature in the smoker under 100 if I can for a cheese cook. And it's cool here today. Here in Kansas City, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's fairly cold, which helps. I can't do this kind of cook in the summer when we're averaging 100 degrees outside. That's not gonna work, but here in the winter, it works out pretty well. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys how I get my charcoal for this kind of cook started to make sure I keep temperatures down. Okay, so these kind of cooks I tend to go with 5 pieces of charcoal, which you can see over here. I've also got a chunk of apple wood that I'm gonna put on once the coals are started. And I've got my chimney starter out and a starter cube set up on the Smoky Joe to get us started. So what I usually like to do with this is just put my chimney starter upside down, put my charcoal in here, so it's just hanging out in there like that, nice and neat, easy to get started. We'll go ahead and get the charcoal cube, or the starter cube going, and from there, let the charcoal catch, and come back out when it's done and get it in the smoker and go. So I've got all my charcoal right here in the middle of the inverted grate for the charcoal chimney, just to make sure it gets an even start. All right, so we've got our charcoal started up enough for me. It's not completely gray, which is great. I don't want it that way yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the smoker. I tend to do this with tongs. With this small amount of coals, I like to put them exactly where I want them and go from there. With that done, I'm just going to go ahead and put my chunk of apple wood on here to start the smoke process. And with that, we are good to go ahead and assemble the smoker and start smoking. So the smoker is up and running. I got 5 blocks in here. Hy-Vee had a buy 5 for $10 sale, so that's what I stocked up on. I got 2 Colby Jack, 2 Pepper Jack, and 1 mozzarella. So we're going to go ahead and let this smoke. I'm guessing this round of charcoal will last about an hour, and I'll probably come out and do a second round once that's done. All right, the cheese is done smoking. I did go out and do a second round of charcoal. It was exactly the same as the first. I lit up 5 briquettes, put a fresh wood chunk in. Exactly the same as the first time. I just went out and did it a second time for a little extra smoke. So we're gonna go ahead and show you what the cheese came out looking like. It's quite a bit darker than when it went in. So here's the finished product. You can definitely tell with the pepper jack here and here that it came out quite a bit darker than we started. It's a little bit hard to tell with the mozzarella here in the camera, but if you compare the outside here to the inside, you can tell it's definitely quite a bit darker than it was when we started smoking. And the Colby Jack also got a little darker. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a quick try and let you guys know what I think. So I'm gonna try a piece of the mozzarella. We'll see how it goes. It's not bad, a little warm. It needs to be put in the fridge, but definitely smoky. You can definitely taste the smoke flavor in that. If you're looking for a unique treat for the holidays, something different to bring to your usual gatherings, I highly suggest the smoked cheese. I've done it before, it's always been a hit, everyone loves it. It usually comes out really, really well. So if you're looking for something special to bring, go with smoked cheese. That's it, guys. Until next time.